Shavana's VGU is finally here, and What? I have to talk about What? Mad Max Midnight Motorcycle Werewolves. Huh? April Fool's Skin's next patch? Excellent! Set in a universe plagued by, and I quote, half-wolf, half-machines, Warhounds depicts an endless battle between lycan-throttle biker gangs in the fight for the right to feed on their all-powerful fuel, Quicksilver. See, it's ironic, one, because half the champions here would be reported for ever even building that item, and two, because someone is clearly missing from this lineup, guys. For a skin line called Warhounds, it's actually kind of crazy. One of the 3 dog champions was just flat out excluded. Like, come on, Riot. Very uncharacteristic of you to leave out Yasuo like that. I suppose, though, to begin, we should start with the most werewolf one of them all. Warhounds Warwick. A big shame he didn't get a legendary here. I would have loved it if he sped across the rift on a bike while in Bloodlust, but as it stands, he doesn't ride on a bike at any point.
Where's your bike?
That said, at least the music for the Bloodlust mode is still fantastic. In fact, the sound design is on point for pretty much the entire skin. The E revving up his engine, auto attack sounding so sharp you could cut yourself just by listening to it. And my favorite, the tire screeching when he misses his ult. It's all just wonderfully comedic, all in good fun, really. A good distraction from the fact that he's somehow less cybernetic here than in his base form, and that if you really wanted to have a visor-wearing, engine backpack-having Road Warrior skin for Vander D. Warwick, you've kinda had a much cheaper option available for 7 years now. Cat's Eye, ironically, is the best chroma, 8 out of 10. Warhounds Nefiri. Like Warwick, I'm pretty upset Nefiri doesn't ride around on an actual bike, or even in a sidecar, which would have been even funnier. I can't excuse her lack of a vehicle, because she is the vehicle. I do wish she was a more obvious werewolf here, you know, some torn boots, fingerless gloves, or something to indicate she was a human-turned-wolf for the first time ever for one of her skins, surprisingly.
Better late than never.
But I do think she does a much better job at selling the whole cyborg side of this concept, with her knives acting as metal erupting from her skin while exhaust pipes line her chest like a makeshift ribcage. It also excels similarly to Warwick, not just because she has basically the same back canisters, but the sound design here is also amazing, particularly the howl on her ult activation.
Oh, wait.
That's her W now. Since when?
Quite some time.
Cat's Eye, ironically again, is the best chroma, 8.5 out of 10. Warhound Senna. The oddball of the group, largely in part to not being a wolf of any variety. Instead, she's essentially a werewolf rights activist?
Okay.
Ironically though, I think this one might be my favorite. It has some absolutely killer VFX. The W shooting out werewolf missiles, the E wraith form turning into feral werewolves that sprint you down, the passive souls turning from crescent to full moons as they drop, and of course, she actually gets to ride around on a bike, which is also her gun, which is also metal as fuck. I'm less of a fan of the overall design besides that cool as hell cape coat and flaming hair, of course. I'm just kind of thrown up with the not really Jack's arms and the boob plating with teeth.
Okay.
It possibly could have reached its maximum potential if they went down the Marvel Rivals route and actually turned her into a full-on werewolf, but I fear the Pandora's box that may open. Ruby is the best chroma, 9 out of 10. Overall, Warhounds gets an 8.5 out of 10 from me. I personally really enjoy this new skin line, despite the glaring omission. Its darkness and edginess offset by such silly nonsense. What can I say? It's a winning formula for me. But of course, those are just my thoughts. Do you fellas feel much the same, or are they not to your taste? Be sure to explain as such down in the comments below, but of course, what you should really do is tell me how excited you are for April Fool's skins finally coming back. Chonk Kench, I need it now!